I'm Kevin Kelly. Welcome to DMXS Radio. Dead Motocross Society is a place where everybody can gather on the internet and talk motocross, and it's underground, and people would just talk from the cuff. It's like you're sitting on the back of a truck hanging out with Jeff Emig or Bob Hanna. Welcome aboard DMXS, Friday night special edition, Atlanta Supercross. Yeah, the show goes live every Wednesday night at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. You can listen to it on the internet, and we go rain, sleet, or snow. I'm looking across at David Bailey. Welcome to the studio.
Thanks, my first time.
Joey Casey, David Iser, the other two hosts of DMXS Radio. We normally do this thing on Wednesday nights, but...
There is nothing like us out there. There is no other access internet show that has such a loose forum that allows people to call in and talk to their heroes, their stars of the sport.
Tonight on DMXS Radio, of course, you'll see David Bailey in the studio, which is rare. We usually have him on the phone.
Is it a long swim from California to here?
Yeah, but, you know, I went the northern route, so it was really cool.
I love it. I could talk for a long time, and this is the perfect place for me to be.
I like to call in every week just to keep everybody up to speed on what was going on, and anything that I may have seen that was interesting happening in the practices and how the races went off, and if there was any sort of a confrontation or some dirty riding or whatever there was the story. The whoops this week are huge. There's one set that's they're giant. In the first few practices, the guys were jumping through 2 and 2, and then Villeman and Ricky and some of the guys started blitzing across the top. But it's tough. It's really going to take a lot out of the guys to be able to do that every lap. They just love the sport so much that it doesn't matter what the subject is. They have a great charisma and a great sense of humor, and it can all sort of circle around and then come back to, motocross and supercross.
The DMXS is different in the standpoint that these guys are more real. I mean, they don't put on a front simply because they're in front of a microphone. Pretty much they'll say what's on their mind. If they want to blast someone, they'll blast them. They won't sugarcoat it. They'll tell you exactly like it is, and also put a smile on your face.
I want to make an observation here. DeCoster is training all the mechanics over there to run the same haircut and hair color as he has. There are 4 guys parted down the side, all running.
The professional look.
It's coming.
The IBM look.
You look like a team. You wrestle like a team.
Travis's hair and Roger's hair are actually pretty similar.
It's coming. And I don't know what accent I just used. I just used the first one available.
I think it was Pepe Le Pew.
Man, you got to tune in because you never know who's going to be on there and what's going to get said. And there's always a few nuggets, during the show that are great. Something like, oh, I can't believe that guy said that. That was so funny. Or a good piece of information or a great story, with Jim Weinert calling in, or they just had Hannah on, and Hannah and I were talking to each other, and they just said, hey, you guys just go and talk. And to hear Jeff Stanton come on, and Villeman was on last week. So they've always got some great guests.
Just listen to the show and smile and enjoy it, because we love motocross, and it's going to come through. And if you love motocross, you'll love the show.
People are staring at us like we're in a fishbowl. Quit it!
Stop it! Guys, we are trying to do a show here.
The format is so good, and the guests are great, and it should be a part of everyone's week. If you're into the sport, you got to listen to this every week.
All right, guys, I guess we're going to go ahead and try to wrap this show up. DMXS had a great night. We appreciate all our guests, and coming to a computer near you. We'll see you guys soon.